Hi, how about this for a holiday card or a birthday card, whatever you prefer. I just love the silhouette look with the tropical dyes. It's so pretty, isn't it? We'll show you how we have achieved that. And to run you through what we'll be using today, I have the birthday wishes from the expressions category, the tropical collection, the On the Beach set. This one's called Island Paradise with the palm trees. And I've made a frame out of the double pierced background rectangles. There we go. So I'm going to start just by using our Color Cloud inks. I've got 3 colors here: Scarlet Woman, Baked Peach, and Lemon Meringue. Makes you sound so good, doesn't it? We're going to give you a quick measurement here. I have a piece of coconut white card that's 5 7/8 by 8 inches. So if you think about this as having just your shades of color on here, you've got your yellows, then your oranges, and your red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the yellow. This is your lemon meringue. And we're just going to apply it with a smoothie back and forth. Just have a nice little band of color on the top here. Okay, and I'm going to go down and it'll just start to fade a little bit as we blend it back and forth. Just lay down the first color. Next is your baked peach, and that's going to go over this. Blend it back and forth with your smoothie. And just move it up a little bit into the yellow, and then we'll go down a tiny bit more. I've actually even got a little smudge on there we'll cover. There we go. And now I'm going to bring in the Scarlet Woman, and I think I'll turn this around this direction. Hold that, and I'll tell you what I'll do. So I don't leave a lot of fingerprints. I'll just hold that like that. And we're going to just bring in the Scarlet Woman on the bottom, back and forth, and just blend it lightly up to the orange. There we go. Now, one of the things that I love about the color clouds is they blend so beautifully together. But what I want to do is just lay down some color, heat set it, and then we'll add a little bit more color on top of it. I want to make sure it's dry. Give it a quick dry with heat tool. And we'll go back and turn it around and then add a little bit more yellow here so it'll get a deeper shade. Just add that on top. And I'm going to blend that a little bit into the orange. Bring that one in the middle there. And just by going back and forth, you can blend those colors in with the smoothie. And I've got a bit more of a distinct line with the Scarlet Woman there, so I'm going to blend that a little bit into that one. There we go. So this is the process that I've done. Each time I just dried it with a heat tool, added more and more color to it until I got it to the intensity that I wanted. So from that, I've gotten it to a really deep color like this one, okay? So I'm just going to put that aside. We're going to bring this one forward and use it for our finished card. So on the bottom, I decided to create a little bit of a silhouette hill for my palm trees. Hand cut this just out of a piece of black card. So we're going to pop that down. We'll just use a little bit of tape across the bottom here. And put that into place along the bottom. There we go. And I've got a couple of the palm trees. There's kind of a left and a right facing here. So we can, I'll tell you what, I'll just glue these. Put some of our Cosmic Shimmer glue on all the little fronds. Let me hold that one this direction. Get the trunk on it. A little bit like that. And I'm going to lean this one in from the edge. And I'm just going to just barely put that underneath the edge of the bottom there. In fact, could use a tiny bit of glue on the edge here. There we go. Put a little bit on this side. So I'm going to frame my card with the palm trees coming out from either side. Get all your little bits there. And if you want, you could even lay this down and pick some of the corners up if you wanted it to show a bit more. Pop that one right under that way. So pretty, starting to come to life. Now I've cut the umbrella. Also, all of these are done out of black, so they look like a silhouette. We've got a little sign, and we have our little, this is kind of like a little beach sign. It's quite cute. So I'll pop him on in front of our palm tree here. Let me just get a little right on that side. And I'm gonna just have him peeking out. In fact, I'm gonna put him on top of the sand there. Give that a second. Our beach umbrella. There we go. Try to be neat with that. I'm just going to put that over at an angle, tiny bit at an angle that way. And our Adirondack chair, and this one's got a lot of little bits. You could probably even use a spray glue on this to catch all the little detail. Let's see if that'll work. Have that right at the base of our palm trees, or our umbrellas right there. So I'm going to put the frame over next, and then we're going to add a couple of finishing touches to it. So I've gone ahead and cut the frame using a bit of mounting foam on the back to kind of raise this up. And that's just going to give it a really nice surround. There we go. Put that over the top like this. And it just depends on how much of the sky you want to show. I'm going to try and line it up so I've got a bit of that showing, and it's just going to come over the edges of the palm trees a little bit. I like that. I've got a base piece that we've done here, so we can go ahead and use a bit of Cosmic Shimmer glue on the back. And I've got just a tiny bit showing up to the top, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do is just nip underneath there, trim that up before I put it down. There we go. Pop that into place. Get that on there nice and flat. And I've cut a couple of the seagulls that are quite tiny, but they do add a really lovely look of serenity to your sky. So I'm just going to put one on, turn that one around, pop that about like, oops, like that. And let me get the other one. Upside down again, a little bit like that, and a tiny bit of glue around the edge. And let's just see if we can pick that up, move it around with a little pokey tool. It'll dry clear, but that's really pretty. And I've gone ahead and cut the birthday wishes out of white with and then black, and then put them together just to have a little bit of an accent there. So let me just use a little bit of spray glue on the back of these. Get that, and this one. There we go. And I'm going to put this one on the bottom right off to the side like this. That's about right. And the wishes, which is a little bit smaller, but it'll go right next to it. There we go. Get everything glued down. And you can see just how beautiful of a background card you can make with a little bit of Color Cloud inks. Makes such a beautiful sunset, I think. Hope you'd enjoyed the video and you look for us on our YouTube channel. Don't forget, Party Craft blog, that'll take you there. I've got the link to the YouTube channel right on the side.